it serves its purpose.
It looks good. All right, Baldy. I think we're live. Pretty sure we're live, bro.
On the right-hand corner. Oh, then now it says it's live. There we go.
All right, Baldy Jack is with me tonight. Baldy, what have you been up to today? To just get me started, because I have had the most boring day. It's been storming. I've been inside the house, and I got a feeling you were up to something a lot more fun.
Not at all. I kind of slept in. Like
Slept.
I slept in. Yeah, like it was relatively late. Like I literally did nothing last night because I couldn't. You know how it is when you can't sleep. So like you have nothing to do, so you just kind of kind of sit there doing nothing. But you have a tough time trying to sleep, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, and you
Yeah.
just sit in the bed and
Just twiddle your thumbs and stuff.
oh my god.
Yeah.
Well, people coming in, we are chilling. It's a live Ask Me Anything. I've got Baldy with me just because I decided he's coming with me. We got Nico, the creepy kid. We've got the Scottish Pickle. The award for the best name for a YouTube channel goes to the Scottish Pickle. I'm trying to see if there's anything phallic about that, but I'm not sure.
Oh, I guess I gotta update the page because nothing's showing up. That's funny. There we go.
Oh my God, Baldy, you are a mess tonight, Baldy.
I know I'm pretty slow right now. Sorry.
Baldy, so what's going on with Friday the 13th, man? Because I'm it looks like it's not going good.
Oh,
The lawsuit.
I mean, yeah, because there was this whole thing about them having like this meditation call, and then now all of a sudden they got like another appeal going like at the last moment. But I almost feel like what Horror Inc. and Sean are doing is like I think they're trying to play it safe, but then yet again it's like, they can't win against Victor. He's already won before. It's like he's just gonna get more out of him, if they keep trying.
Right. We got Count Von Strange in the house. This is a live Ask Me Anything. Y'all jump in. Me and Baldy are just going to be going back and forth. But we want y'all to ask us questions. What's everybody been watching? What's everybody been doing today? What's everybody up to? All that good stuff. Baldy, I don't know, man. I got a bad feeling. I don't think Sean and Victor are friends whatsoever.
I don't know. They seem to be like neck at neck at each other.
Oh, absolutely. And I don't know, man. Like, you know what? I was telling Pizzal this earlier. Everybody's like, "Oh, we're never getting a new movie now." I want to get a documentary about the lawsuit. I want to I want to get interviews. I want to get interviews with Sean. I want to get interviews with Victor. I want to see what's going on. I want to see what everybody.
Yeah, to see their side of the story, because like they're basically pointing fingers at each other at this point, and it's like just come to some agreement. Yeah. Like the only thing that's killing anyone here is the fans at this point. Like everyone's just dying right now. We're just like, we just want a new movie, and then you got people who like they want to see the game continue, but like the chances of that are like zip zero nada at this point.
Right. It looks like Count Von Strange says Killer Jacket. Thank you very much. Hopefully I'll get some more when I go to Texas Fright Mail. I'll get some more patches. He's seeing Pet Sematary Tuesday, or he saw Pet Sematary Tuesday. Did not like it. Baldy, did you see Pet Sematary?
Yeah, I've seen it, and it's different, but I kind of think it's kind of meh a little bit. It doesn't surpass the original in any way possible, but it's different for what it is. I'll give it that.
Okay, I haven't seen it. I'll probably get it on video, so I'm not going to spend the money to go to the theater. We got Nico, the creepy kid, saying it's his birthday tomorrow. So that will be fun. Well, happy early birthday. I'm very happy for you. We got CJ666. That's another great YouTube channel name. So we have Satan himself in here. Watch.
Oh, boy.
So, Baldy, on a scale of 1 to... give me out of 5 stars, what do you give Pet Sematary? Because you don't have to spoil it. But tell me what you give it out of 5 stars.
Out of 5 stars? Out of 5 stars, I'll probably give it a 4 out of 10. It was just meh to me.
Really?
Like they tried to be different with the movie, but yet again, they kind of spoiled that in the trailer. I don't know if you've seen the trailer. Yeah,
I saw the trailer.
Exactly.
Here's my thing, Baldy, and just answer me this: when the trailers were coming out, everybody was like, "Oh my god, they gave away so much." My thing was this, and the people joining in ask questions away. What are you guys up to? We're just going back and forth. I got my buddy with me tonight, Baldy Jack, but we're here to answer y'all's questions. So fire away, fire at will. Ask me anything you want. It could be as nasty as you want. It can be a math question. I'll try my best to answer it.
A math question. Oh wow.
Whatever you, if I can't answer it, I'll pass it on to Baldy. But that's what I was getting at, Baldy. And tell me the answer to this. I was hoping when the trailers came out that, they were gonna make us think that we've seen everything. I was hoping they were smarter than just to give everything away. I was hoping the trailer was gonna be like, you guys think we're showing you everything, but you really have no idea. Is that kind of true, or no? Did they really just give basically the movie away in the trailer?
I mean, they kind of gave away, that instead of it being Gage, it's his sister, and it's like, okay, you kind of gave that away, which was because everyone was thinking, Gage would get hit by the truck, but they pulled the reverse on us. But they showed that in the trailer, and as far as the movie goes, it plays pretty similar to how the original is, except, the whole thing where in the original, how the father was just over the top with his acting.
Yeah.
But the last 15, 20 minutes is where it gets really hectic. And I'm not going to say anything, but it's like it felt so much like they rushed the last 20 minutes. It was getting somewhere, and it was just like they cut it off. Here's the end credits. And it was like, what the hell?
Oh my God.
It was like, wow.
I guess I'll find out eventually.
Yeah, you'll find out.
We got Cinema of the Dead in here. What's up, guys? Cinema of the Dead, what's going on, man? What are you up to? What have you been doing? How's your weekend? Nico the Creepy Kid asks, what was the first horror film you've seen? I'll go first, Baldy, then I'll let you answer this. The first horror film I ever saw, honestly, had to probably have been Stephen King's It, because my grandma was a big Stephen King fan, and she used to babysit me and my brother all the time. The first horror film I consciously remember seeing. Now it's kind of hard to just say which is the first one I've seen. Consciously, right. I want to say it was It. Like I really want to say it was It. So I'm gonna go with that. Baldy, what about you?
As far as I can remember, it was 1978's Halloween. And
really,
yes. So I think that's kind of ironic that, since my name's Michael, and then, I became the whole liking Friday the 13th and everything. But what if in an alternate reality, if I was named Jason, would I like Halloween instead? Think about that.
Probably so. That's the irony, right?
It's kind of funny.
But it's funny because I never call you Michael. I always just call you Baldy Jack.
Yeah, Baldy, exactly. But yeah, when I saw that movie, I was like, I think 3, maybe 4 years old. And it took me some time to getting around to like Halloween, because I remember as a kid, I was just scared shitless of the guy. Like, it's just something about, the boogeyman, he's going to get you, like,
but
you think about Halloween night that there's some, like, you see like the shadow, your mind likes to make up things, and you see things that aren't really there, and you just see the shadow of someone, and, that just gives you goosebumps, compared to saying like, hey, say you were in a room and there's stairs, and say you go down the stairs, and in the corner, it's either a black-shaped figure or say it's Freddy Krueger. Which one would you be scared of more?
Right. Oh, well, there you go.
Exactly.
I think that's so funny and ironic that you saw Halloween and your name, but you're a Friday guy. Like I call you. That's funny to me. We got a good question right here. Let's see. This comes from, first off, Count Von Strange says it's kind of true because I think they planned on ending being the big twist for Pet Sematary. So yeah, that's the consensus I've gotten, is the last X amount of minutes of the movie are just balls to the wall.
Yeah, they kind of are.
So let's see. We got Captain Casual. You guys are killing it with these channel names. Captain Casual is got to be, that's fire. Okay, he goes, I have a question for you, Christian. Well, a two-part one. Plans on getting a new Michael Myers mask, and do you ever think you'll be selling your collection down the road? Well, the first answer is I plan on getting the Halloween 5 trick-or-treat, and I plan on getting the 1978 trick-or-treat. I've got 2 Halloween 6s. I've got a H2O that I'm happy with. I've got a Halloween 4 that I'm really happy with. I think that's a Night Owl. As people actually told me what it was, because I couldn't remember what it was. And I got a Halloween Resurrection mask. Do not ask me why. But I tell you, I'll tell you what. I like the Resurrection mask.
It's a good-looking mask.
It's actually one of my favorite masks I've got. But I need a 5. 5 is probably my second favorite Halloween mask at the whole series. Oh, and I've got a part 2. 5 is so creepy. I love the part 5. And Baldy, do you plan on getting any of the trick or treat masks coming out this year?
I'll probably get the Halloween 4 one.
Okay, yeah, sure. Excuse me, they are doing 4. I forgot.
Yeah, they're doing 4. I think out of all of them, I think 4 looks the best. 1 looks, it looks okay, but it's not like amazing or anything. And then the Halloween 5, it's kind of, it's not quite there as how it looked in the movie and everything. But whenever I watch Halloween 5, the first thing I can think of is Nicolas Cage, and I know a lot of people do that. I don't know why, but I mean, if just looking at that mask, you can kind of see it in a way. But
yeah.
But wasn't the Halloween 5 mask like based off of Craig Nicotero's face or something? I remember hearing something like that. I don't know if that's true.
Wouldn't be surprised. Would not be surprised whatsoever. I never heard that, but I could see that. I'm trying to like picture his face. All I know is this, Baldy. The Halloween 5 mask, like I've said in my Surviving the Sequels, if you're gonna be locked in a room with one Michael, you don't want it to be the Michael from 5, because that is a mean looking son of a gun.
Yeah, he's built like a rock too.
He's just a beast. I mean, oh my goodness, I love it. Yeah, and that's the thing. I think even Danielle Harris said, she said in 4, Michael George P. Wilbur had like shoulder pads on and stuff like that, but 5, Don Shanks was just built like a wrestler. That was him. And we got Dove's movie reviews up in this son of a gun. Hi Christian, how are you, buddy? What's up? Dove's movie reviews. I don't think I've ever seen your name before. I don't think I've ever seen you comment on a video or anything before. Dove, it's nice to meet you. I'm good. I've got Sleepaway Camp on right now. Sleepaway Camp 2, just in the background for ambience, just chilling, having a good time. It's a Saturday night. The feel is right, and Baldy Jack is here. I paid him enough. He finally decided to come on.
You kind of just asked me. I said, sure, I'll do it.
Baldy, you're my boy though, dude. I look out for you, Baldy. And Baldy, see, Baldy is the guy. You people out there listening, Baldy is the guy that I'll message and be like, when is this getting released? What's going on? Fill me in. What's the haps? And Baldy lets me know. So, because
you're like,
I'm busy a lot. Come out? Yeah, exactly. Exactly. What is that? What is that right there?
That is the Freddy versus Jason. This is the old NECA that was like released back in 2005, then re-released, on his own in 2011. I hope I can actually. Oh, let me get some lighting
cool,
on him.
Man, see, like that one looks really good.
Maybe you can kind of see it a little bit better.
That's hopefully a good looking figure.
Yeah, there we go. That's a little bit better. But
yeah, that's a good looking figure.
From pretty much from the waist to the head, I noticed that with the Ultimate that they reused the body, because I mean the sculpt on the jacket, it's phenomenal. So pretty much what they're giving him is the rightful, instead of having swivel joints, you have the bend, I think they're single jointed in the elbow, so you can actually have them, swinging and everything. Because this, is a pre-posed figure, so it's more like a statue than anything else.
Yeah.
And he's kind of top heavy, because if you try to have his arm up a little higher and you just have him on a shelf, he'll just topple over. That's the problem with this one. So
well,
that's the good thing about the Ultimate, that's for sure.
Right. All right, Dove's movie reviews asks, yo, Christian, are you going to check out Thriller when it comes out on Netflix? I can't wait for Thriller. Doves, I'm gonna be honest with you. The only Thriller I know about is Michael Jackson. What is this Thriller, Baldy? Do you know? Is this a movie? Is this a show on Netflix? Because to be honest with you, I haven't been on Netflix in a while. Once I got Shudder, I've been all Shudder. I really have. I've been just living on Shudder.
I have no clue what that is. Yeah, me neither. Shit.
Dubs, let me know, man. Give me some deets on Shudder. On Thriller, because I have no idea what you're talking about. Captain Casual, that's awesome. I have the 1978 and Young Michaels clown mask on pre-order. I also ordered The Damned from Cemetery Gates Productions. He has good top quality masks that should be arriving in 2 weeks, I guess is what you mean. Excellent, man. Here's my thing. I'm always extremely, I don't know if Baldy, you're like this as well. I'm always extremely hesitant when I order anything from Trick or Treat Studios, and I usually don't ever order. Matter of fact, the way I got my Halloween 2018 Michael was I actually saw one at a Halloween City. And I'm very lucky because where I'm from, it's not a big horror community. So, when there's one in my Halloween city, I don't worry that much that it's going to get taken. So I go to my Halloween city, and sure enough, they had one Halloween 2018 mask. And
Wow.
and Baldy, this is when everybody was losing their mind because these people were pre-ordering them. And I bought one in the store, and these other people still hadn't gotten theirs that had pre-ordered. Hundreds of people, which was a fiasco on Trick or Treat Studios' part. I remember they had a lot of upset customers. So.
Oh yeah, I mean, people said they had theirs pre-ordered all the way from spring, and they weren't getting their masks till like late October, even November, and it's like Trick or Treat Studio said, that our priority is to give it out to the stores to sell for Halloween, but they're like, oh yeah, people who ordered online, you gotta wait for it. It's like it's like, why?
Yeah, but I don't know why that happened or how it went down like that, but it did, and I was able to buy one. But what I'm getting at is I'll probably look for a Halloween 5 at the store because if I don't like it, if I just don't think it looks good, I don't think it's going to look bad. I assume it's going to actually look pretty good because their Halloween 6 I thought just looked really good for $50. Yeah. I thought it did. So I'll probably end up trying to find it at the store, and if I don't, I'll order it. By that time, I shouldn't have to pre-order. I should be able to just get it. Let's see what we got here. Count Von Strange says Shudder is great for the price. Oh man, I love it. I live on Shudder. Captain Casual says another question has popped into my head. Would you be down to see a remake of Halloween 3? That'd be very interesting. That'd be very interesting because that movie is so highly rooted in the 80s. To remake it, you'd have to really just change so many things about it. It'd have to be cell phones would have to be involved in it somehow, because nobody watches cable TV anymore, So, to have a big giveaway at 9 on TV, you'd kill 30 kids because nobody has cable. So they have to change a lot of stuff. Would I be down to see it? And meaning would I just want to see it? No. Do I think it'll get remade? Probably never. It's not a film to get remade. Now, I will say this. Who asked me that? Captain Casual. I will say this. There is a hilarious mock poster. Baldy Jack, maybe you've seen this. It's called Halloween 4 Return of the Witch. And somebody took an image of Tom Atkins from Night of the Creeps and imposed it on this poster. And I would see that, a sequel to Halloween 3. I would see that movie. Maybe Cochran, when he disappeared from Stonehenge, maybe he just went to Detroit or something. Maybe he just kind of transported. Maybe
he just teleported elsewhere.
He teleported. I would see a sequel, but no, I don't want to see a remake. Let's see. We also got Captain Casual saying, "Oh, The Damned is the Halloween 6 mask." I love that movie to death. Yeah, Captain Casual. If you ever get bored, go to my channel and type in a video called The Curse of Thorn, The Dark Chapters of the Halloween franchise. It's a video made where it's just a love letter of me talking about how much I love Halloween 6, Halloween 5, and the Thorn, trilogy. Baldy, are you a fan of Halloween 6?
I mean, it kind of grew on me.
It's going to grow on you. The older you get, you're going to start to appreciate the bad parts about the movie. I don't know what it is. You'll just start to appreciate those movies. They become like your children, and you just want to defend them. It's weird. The older I get, I just fall more in love with Halloween 6.
I don't know why, because the thing with Halloween 6, I do really like the mask and everything, but I feel like the whole cult vibe is, what kind of gets me into it a bit. It makes you question, it makes you wonder certain things. I mean, and then just remove the part of the producer's cut about, Michael being the father of, the kid with Jamie, because that was a little weird.
It's incest, right? I mean, that's
yeah,
what
exactly. Yeah.
I'm with you, dude. I love watching. Don't get me wrong. I'll watch the producer's cut like nobody's business because I just like seeing the story they were trying to tell, even if it's kind of weird. But yeah, dude, I'm all about the cult. The cult freaks me out. Cults are just horrifying. Cults are. I don't know what it is, man. It's cults. I mean, so that element of Satanism and the hell, I love it. It's creepy to me. There's nothing creepier than that to me. So I'm a big fan of the cult. aspect of Thorn. That's my favorite, absolute favorite. Let's see. Thriller. Oh, this is from Dubs, Baldy. Thriller is directed by Dallas Jackson. The story is a childhood prank comes back to haunt a clique of South Central Los Angeles teens when their victims return home during their high school homecoming. Ooh, that sounds interesting. I'll have to give it a watch. It sounds like it's getting pumped up pretty big. If you're telling me to see it, so yeah, it'll be something I have to keep out for. I think I've got Netflix. The only reason I use it now is to watch The Office, but you know. All right, Count Von Strange has ever considered getting into vintage comic books like EC Tales from the Crypt, Vault of Horror, Haunt of Fear, or anything similar? I don't know about you, Baldy. I like a lot of things. I respect comic books. I know they're really, a lot of people love them.
Mm-hmm.
I've just never. I'm not a big fan of reading, and I know that's going to sound so bad.
Yeah. I mean, hey, some people don't like to read.
Yeah, the artwork on them, it's great stuff. Don't get me wrong, but no, I've never dove into comics. My horror, like when it comes to my horror room, I get things to display, and to buy comics I'd have to file them kind of, it'd be kind of like a, I don't know, even movies like Baldy, you can probably understand when you get like movie shelves, your movies are displayed and they're there to be seen and stuff. And it's art to me to have your movies, collect, your movies on shelves and stuff. So there's still a visual aspect to collecting movies, and obviously watching them is the main reason to get it. But now comics it's never been nothing I've gotten into, really ever, I don't think. But maybe one day I'll just, you never know. Maybe one day I'll just be like, hey, let's see what this is about, and I'll dive into it. But no, I haven't yet. All right, Matt M. Have you seen We Go On? It's a Shudder exclusive. You need to check it out if you haven't. I've put that on my watch list on there, like movies I gotta watch. No, I have not watched that. I've got to watch it. That's the plan. So, Dove's movie reviews says, "Love you're surviving the sequels. Really great content, Christian." Well, thank you. I'll message Baldy Jack. Baldy Jack is the guy I'll go to and be like, should I do one on this step? You think it'll be good? What about this? And the silly intros I do. I just sent Baldy the intro I did for the next episode. I won't spoil it.
Exactly. But, I think it's the best one yet. I'll put it that way. It's probably the best skit yet.
Baldy, have you seen any of the videos, my roundtables that I've done where Tommy's in them and Kaylin? You've seen those guys in my videos.
Yes. Yeah.
Tommy, I said it to Tommy, and Tommy was like, dude, that's the best. He said the same thing. That's the best one yet. So nobody ever really comments on them like, hey, funny intro. Maybe I think I've had a couple people do it, but like, I always hope that people enjoy them, because I never really get the, oh my God, that intro was great. I hope people enjoy them and they just don't say anything.
Right.
But yeah. But thank you, Doves. That means a whole lot, man. Please comment on the videos. I'd love to see your name, because this is the first I've ever seen your name, Doves. Comment on some of those videos. That way I can interact with you some more. Follow me on Instagram, Christian Henna Horror. I'm on Twitter now. Although Twitter's kind of boring. It's Instagram without pictures, So
yeah. I ended up deleting my Twitter like a while back.
A couple people were asking me, hey, are you on Twitter? Are you on Twitter? So I was like, let me just go ahead and get a Twitter. Let's see what we got. Baldy, we got Count Von Strange saying, seen your IG post earlier about Arrow Video slugs. Excuse me. One of my favorite Arrow videos in my collection. What are your thoughts? Well, Count, I got to keep it brief because I plan on doing a called classic review of slugs, but 5 out of 5 stars. Baldy, I don't know if you've ever seen Slugs. It's a late 80s low budget horror movie, and I think the title basically explains it. Are you following me?
Yeah, I've never seen it, but yeah, I get the gist of what you mean.
Fabulous stuff. Baldy, we got Ben Grimm in the house.
All right.
Ben Grimm says, have you seen We Are the Flesh on Shudder? One of the most disturbing movies I've seen in a while. This is going to sound good to Baldy Jack right here. Incest, necrophilia, cannibalism, but it looks beautiful. I tell you what, Ben Grimm, I will watch it. Is We Are the Flesh. Now, I've seen it pop up, but the title just never grabbed me. It's just one of those titles, but I'm sorry. I just got a message from John Kyle. It makes me laugh. But yeah. So who we got? I'm getting to you, John Kyle. Cosmos channel, Baldy. He says, Hey, Christian, Dusty the Dead here. Keep up the good work, man. Thank you so much. God bless you. Oh, I love your intro. The score reminds me of Halloween 3 in a strange way. Well, Baldy's gonna laugh. It shouldn't remind you in a strange way because I literally ripped it off. That's all I did. But I'm such a Halloween 3 fanatic that I was like, okay. First off, I did the music myself. I never try to brag about that because that's not the point of my videos. I just want you guys to be entertained by them. But I'm a musician, so I recorded and did that myself. It's not exactly like the movie. It's my own version. But thank you very much. John Kyle says, Christian, my brother from another mother. Sorry, I can't. Sorry, I can't want more. I am kind of drunk. It does sound like you're a little drunk, but thank you for the $5 super chat. God bless you. Captain Casual says, I agree. I don't think Halloween 3 should be remade because it's a classic. Wouldn't you agree? Plus, can't replace Tom Atkins. Baldy Jack, you weigh in on this. Halloween 3, remade or not remade?
It should never be remade. That's like, I'm trying to think of a movie that that should never be remade. That, you know,
how about Jaws?
A cult following. I mean,
Jaws is an American classic.
Yeah, but it has its sequels.
Yeah, well, Jaws. Would you agree that Jaws? I'm kind of jumping off topic right here, but would you agree that Jaws kind of has the Exorcist? The Exorcist. What's the word I'm looking for? The Exorcist effect, where Exorcist was never remade, right? But it basically spawned a genre. Am I right? How many exorcism type films were there?
Shit. So, I mean, there's at least a dozen.
Bunch. Okay, so Jaws was never remade, but how many shark movies were there after that? You know,
I mean, you had like Shark Tornado. I mean, that's the one I know a lot about.
Sharknado, so Deep Blue Sea, Deep Blue Sea, Deep Open Waters, a bunch of movies. You know, sharks were never a movie piece before this, so yeah, those two movies kind of like did the same thing. All right, let's see. I just saw somebody ask me something. Captain Casual says, I agree. Don't think Halloween 3 should be remade because it's a classic. Oh, wait, I just read that. But he said you can't replace Tom Atkins. Oh, no, Tom Atkins is an American treasure. Let's see. Dove's Movie Reviews asks, thoughts on The Strangers 2 Pray at Night. Baldy, have you seen Strangers 2 Pray at Night?
Yes, I have. I think the second one's better than the first.
Do you like the atmosphere of the movie, the 80s feel, and do you like the little bit of darker comedy in it? Because it's obviously not as serious as a film.
It's not as serious, but I mean, it's enjoyable. I'll put it that way.
Yeah, I agree. I think it's the best way to do a sequel. They really, it has nothing to do with the first one, but it does because it's basically, they're killing just because these people like to kill. There is no rhyme or reason. They just get their rocks off on it. Obviously, they saw that there was this big trend of having synthesizer music, having 80s vibes to it. They did it perfectly. I thought that I definitely enjoyed it more than the first one. I don't know that I thought it was necessarily a better made film, because I don't think, Baldy, you would argue either that the first one wasn't a fantastic horror movie, period.
I mean, it has its, its tense pacing and everything,
There was it was a great cinematic experience for me. That was one of the first horror movies I was able to see by myself in the theater, and it rocked my world. I remember it's a fabulous horror movie, fabulous horror movie. But being a genre fan like we are, Strangers 2 Pray at Night definitely caters to us with atmosphere and black comedy. And so, yeah, I definitely enjoy the second one more because being a horror fanatic. So, yeah, Strangers 2 Pray at Night was fantastic. I would love to see one more. Don't do too many because I don't want them to get lousy, but give me one more Strangers film. I still think there's something left in the tank. Maybe we could do Strangers Take Manhattan, but we can put them on a boat. We can put them on a boat, and they're really in Canada.
No. Even better, send them to space. There you
Strangers
go.
Strangers X.
Oh, yeah.
Captain Casual. What are you guys' favorite Universal monsters from least to best? That's kind of hard for me to answer. I can give you my favorite. Baldy, you give yours too. My favorite is Wolfman. That is my favorite, absolute favorite Universal monster.
Oh, man. I mean, for me, it's between Dracula or Frankenstein. Or should I say Frankenstein's monster.
Yeah. There you go. You're politically correct.
Got to be correct about that, exactly.
Yeah, absolutely. Let's see. Horror fan fanatic, what's going on, my dude? It's good to see you. I haven't seen your face in a while. Count by Strange says Jaws set the bar too high for any other shark movie that comes after it. I totally agree. It's funny. I don't know if Baldy, if you ever see this or hear about this. I hear people make fun of Jaws sometimes, saying it doesn't hold up. The shark looks silly, and I always say, have you watched the movie in a while? Like, I still think the movie holds up incredibly well. The only part of the movie that might seem a little hokey, and I mean just a little hokey, is when Quinn is the boat's sinking, and then the shark comes on the boat, and Quinn starts to fall down and go into the shark. The shark looks a little stiff right there. I mean, just a little stiff. But even then, it doesn't look bad. Other than that, I thought the shark looked absolutely stunning in the movie. So I don't know what people mean when they say the shark looks like crap. You know, it makes me just scratch my head. Now, 3 doesn't hold up because it was a 3D movie, and it's just, but it's a 3D movie. I mean, what do you expect? I don't think it was meant to hold up. I think it was just meant to make money back in the day. You know? Count Find Strange says every horror movie is better in space. Baldy, your thoughts?
I mean, Leprechaun 4, Pinhead, and then Jason X. I mean, I think Jason X is the one that stands out more than the Leprechaun and Pinhead one. That's just my opinion. But
all right, Baldy, quick thoughts, Baldy. I've got to ask you this, Baldy. Quick thoughts. Jason X, because we've talked about this.
I mean, to me, Jason X is that fun film that you should not take too seriously. Like, I mean, I know it gets its hate, because, the acting is probably the worst. I mean, it could be maybe the worst, maybe next to, like, Freddy versus Jason. Some of the comedies, is kind of, over time is outgrown, because it's in a time capsule at that point with the humor that they have in the movie. It's the movie that has notably one of the best kills in the franchise, the liquid nitrogen. Some of the CGI and stuff they did, with some of the spaceships, it looks a little wonky, but,
right.
Like I said, you don't take it too seriously, because then if you do, then, people will hate it.
Are you surprised? Are you surprised that Freddy or Michael never went to space?
I don't think they belong there.
How do you put Michael in space? Like honestly, how does Michael end up in space? Like the way they did Jason X, like I can almost believe it. I can almost believe it. Like the story, it was futuristic, and then they go back to the old Earth. Ridiculous, but I don't know. But for me, it was just like, okay, I can buy that, but do they capture Michael and just hold him there? Like, if he's supposed to be human, he'd have to die eventually, right? I don't know.
Right.
Or Freddy, how do you get Freddy in space? He's not real. I know you get Freddy in space. I know you get Freddy in space, Baldy. You ready?
Okay.
You tell a teenager about Freddy, so they know about him, right? Put him on a spaceship, or put him on a whatever space shuttle, and they go to sleep. And then they're in space, and then they're dreaming, and then you gotta, I don't know. That'd be
It almost sounds like some type of dream sequence for, like, say maybe there's a kid in like some new Nightmare on Elm Street film, and they're like obsessed with, like, science fiction stuff and going to space, and like that would be like some way he would die in a dream or something. I don't know.
Yeah. All right, so let's catch up on these comments. All right, let's see. Critters 4, also a space movie. Yes, I'm okay with
I almost
Critters
forgot
4.
about that.
But you know what? Critters 4 is Critters 4. So, I mean, you can hate on it, but, like, come on. I mean, it's Critters, Dusty of the Dead, that's a great name. Hey, Christian, I love how you like movies that are not that popular or beloved. It's refreshing. Look, man, first off, I really appreciate that. I'll say this. I am not ashamed of anything I enjoy watching. Sometimes you got to stop and think about this, Baldy. is there really such thing as a like what defines a good movie or a bad movie? A movie is made to entertain a human being. Am I right? Would you agree with that?
Yes.
So if you get enjoyment out of Jason X, to you it's a good movie. If you get
Yes.
enjoyment out of it, it's doing its job. Am I correct?
Yes.
So like, you know, sometimes like when you think about film critics and you think about you know, people just destroying a movie because they think it's bad or whatever, that at the end of the day what that really means is they didn't enjoy it. If I don't enjoy something, I really just don't ever talk about it. If I didn't get enjoyment out of a movie, I never review a movie, Baldy, that I don't like. So that's spoiling everything on my channel. But if you see a cult classic review come up for a movie, you know I'm gonna like it. You know, but because I enjoyed it. So never feel like there's a guilty pleasure you got to have, Dusty. If there's something you like let's say you like Halloween Resurrection, it's a good movie to you. You got enjoyment out of it. That's all that matters. So that's all. I'm off my soapbox, but I just wanted to say that. Okay, Captain Casual. I feel like I'm the only one asking the most questions here. That's fine. Me and Baldy here, just we could ramble all night. But do you guys think there should be a Trick or Treat sequel, or should they leave it alone how it is? I'd like to see more. Are you kidding me, man? That's one movie. Excuse me, I don't mean to sound rude, Captain Casual. Baldy, they need to make a sequel.
There was plans to make a sequel because the guy behind, I think his name was Michael Daughtry or whatever, that was, you know, behind the first one. Then he went on to doing Krampus and stuff. And there was talks of doing a Trick or Treat 2, but it just never came to be a thing, which is kind of weird.
I mean, first off, Captain Casual, did you subconsciously think about Trick or Treat because of the Sam behind my couch, or are you just a fan? I'm just curious. Yeah, man, they need a Trick or Treat 2. First off, Baldy, probably one of the most fun movies of our generation. I mean, you know, what's interesting, Baldy, is the movie came out years ago. I mean, years ago, and nobody watched it, and it didn't really become popular until like 2012, 2013. You know, the movie came out
kind of around there. Yeah, it came out 2007. Yeah,
you know,
it didn't do too well at the box office either.
I don't even remember seeing it at a box. It had to have been a limited release. I will say this: there is this anthology movie coming out called Candy Corn that looks like it's going to be in that kind of vein, which I'm really excited for. So let's see. Count Von Strange says Laurie becomes an astronaut. Oh, he's trying. He's talking about
Alien.
No, he's trying to find out how Michael would get in space.
Oh, man.
Hey, that's actually the best answer. Let's see. Horror fan fanatic. I am a big fan of Halloween 2007, and I would love to see Rob Zombie do Friday the 13th and A Nightmare on Elm Street and Texas Chainsaw Massacre. Baldy, your thoughts?
Oh, man. I'm trying to think, like, with Rob Zombie's style, I almost feel like it would kind of work with Texas Chainsaw Massacre for some reason. I can kind of see it.
I mean, quite honestly, Baldy, if you would have said, all the people in here now, we got 15 guys in here, ask away. We're just answering questions. I've just got Baldy to get. Baldy's here. Baldy's here. I cut him a check. He's live with us tonight. Y'all ask away. Baldy, let me say this, Baldy. If you would have put, let's say I had never seen the movie, you had never seen the movie, and it said Rob Zombie's Texas Chainsaw Massacre 2003, but it was the same movie that it is now. Could you almost believe that was a Rob Zombie film?
I could. Yeah, I could.
You know, and what's interesting is he turned it down. He could have been involved with Rob Zombie. He could have been involved with Texas Chainsaw Massacre. And quite honestly, I'm okay with Rob Zombie's Halloween. Look, it is what it is. The people out there that say he destroyed the franchise, no, he didn't. You can go back and watch Halloween 78. You can watch Halloween 2, Halloween 4. He didn't destroy them, you know. And it's like, you know what's funny, Baldy, is people jump on. It's like, I guarantee you, if Halloween Resurrection was a person, they would be like, oh my God, thank God Rob Zombie made his Halloween because everybody can get off my back, you know. Like, Halloween Resurrection gets such a pass. it gets such a pass now. Am I right? Because now all the hate is on Rob Zombie. Forget Resurrection. Nobody hates on Resurrection. They hate on Rob Zombie. I mean, it's ridiculous.
Yeah. I mean, I just see it like this: is that it's his take on the franchise, basically. I mean,
Right.
that's the thing with most remakes is they try to capture what the original did, and it's like it's something we've already seen before. Like we want to see something different,
Yeah, and here's another thing, Baldy. The people that want to jump on Rob Zombie's throat. And look, I'm not. If you don't enjoy the movie, perfectly fine. You don't enjoy the movie. Hey, I'm gonna get to these comments, guys. I just want to finish my soapbox. If you don't enjoy the movie, you don't enjoy the movie. I'm not trying to change your mind. That's fine because you either enjoy it or you don't. But don't get on Rob Zombie's case. You know whose case you need to get on, Baldy? Like honestly, you need to get on Miramax's case because guess what? They went after Rob Zombie. They wanted Rob Zombie to do the movie. They didn't get Eli Roth to do Halloween, which I would have liked to have seen that, although that probably would have been even more bloody. Am I right? They didn't go get, this person to do it. They didn't get James Wan, who did, The Conjuring and Dead Silence and Saw to do it, which that would have been interesting too. They wanted Rob to do it. So you gotta be mad at Miramax about that. The people that don't like Rob Zombie's Halloween. Point the blame at Miramax because they pushed for Rob. I'm done. I'm over it. Okay. Dave's movie reviews says, I watched Legion and Priest last night for the first time. What did you think of it? I don't think I've ever seen Legion or Priest. Baldy, have you?
I think I might have heard of one of the other movies, but I've never seen any of them.
Yeah. Dubs, we'll have to get back to you on that. But Ben Grimm says there's a comic book prequel to Trick or Treat. I'm sure Count Von Strange has got that because I know he's a comic book guy. Okay, so let's see. Nico the Creepy Kid says, I've been wanting to start posting horror reviews. However, I can't gain the confidence to actually start. Do you have any advice? Nico, let me tell you something, dude. Be yourself. Be honest. And,
do something unique.
Have fun. Yeah,
be unique about
here's
it.
The thing. Yeah, here's the thing. Nico, let me say this, man. I've been on YouTube for a while. I don't care about how many subs I have. It's nice. Okay, I've got over 6,000, and the fact of the matter is, majority of them don't watch my videos. That's perfectly fine. Maybe people saw my Chucky video. Maybe people see a collection video and they subscribe. Anybody can subscribe to a channel. Okay. It's the relationships that I have from YouTube that mean the world to me. Like my buddy I'm talking to now, I got Baldy Jack. I would have never met Baldy had it not been for YouTube. It's hard to find people around me that are horror fans. The blessing is that the horror community has some of the nicest people in the world.
That is so true.
They've got their trolls, but most of them aren't considered horror community. They're just people that comment. But Nico, you post a video, you let me know. I'll be the first one to drop a comment on it. And I'd love to see, talk. Everybody, I'll tell you this, Nico, everybody loves to see reviews of Halloween. Baldy, am I right? It's like people can, like, there's people on YouTube that will legitimately just watch every review of Halloween on YouTube. They love to see, like, Halloween fans love to see what people think about that movie. So if you're, drop reviews and be yourself. Don't worry about, spending a bunch of money on equipment. Don't worry about, lights. That stuff will come naturally as you continue your channel. But have fun. Be yourself. All right, Baldy, check this out. All right, guys, I'm getting y'all's comments, guys. Don't worry, I haven't forgotten about y'all. Baldy, check this out. If you go watch some of my old videos, Baldy, like I didn't know how to be myself on camera yet, Baldy. So this is how I was. So it was like, what's going on today, guys? This is Christian, and today I'm going to review Halloween 3: Season of the Witch. Halloween 3: Season of the Witch is the third movie in the Halloween franchise. Like, I would be
you
so
sound like Wikipedia
tight.
Or something.
Exactly. I'd be so tight. Have fun. Be yourself, man. And like I said, Nico, you drop a video, you let me know. I'll be the first one to watch it and drop a comment, give it a like. Count Von Strange says he paid into Candy Corn's Kickstarter a couple years ago. I'm ready to see this movie. Dude, I can't wait. The poster art, Baldy, looks fantastic. When you get done with this live stream, Baldy, your homework assignment is to go on the internet and type in Candy Corn movie. The cover art for the poster looks fantastic. So, Dove says Pieces and The Mutilator are his favorite underrated horror movies. I love Pieces to death. First off, Doves, I just watched Pieces today. Expect a review on my channel soon. The Mutilator is one of my wife's favorites. She loved that movie. I like Mutilator. It's not my favorite, but I definitely enjoyed it. Captain Casual. He goes, I'm a huge fan of that film because I love the season of Halloween. So mostly any Halloween related film is something I would enjoy. Okay, so that's the movie you were talking about earlier. Well, I'm excited. Bellotto Vlogs. Hey, what is up? I've never been on your live, but I watch all of your videos. See, Baldy, that's a good subscriber right there. I watch all of your videos. Thank you, Bellotto. I see you comment. Bellotto Vlogs. I drop a video before I put my phone down, after I make it public. Let's say I've got my video uploaded, but I keep it privated, and then I'll bust my butt during the weekend, film 5 or 6 videos during the week, and then I go to make one public. Boom! I set my phone down. By the time my phone hits the ground, I see Bellotto comment like "awesome" or something like. Damn, he's fast. He's a good subscriber. 3B Production guys, my buddy Roger. What's up, man? Dropping in to say hey. What's going on, brother? What is going on? Captain Casual. Once again, Baldy, I want you to make a medal, and we're gonna mail it to this guy for the best YouTube name I've seen.
Okay.
I've heard Krampus is in the same universe as Sam. Am I right? You can fact check me if you want. I'm not sure if that's true or not. Baldy, what's your take on that? Can Krampus and Sam coexist? Have you heard anything about that?
I've never heard anything about that, but hey, I mean, it is possible since the creator behind both films is the same guy. So
Oh, really?
Know. Yeah,
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
I had no idea about that. Real quick, Baldy. We got 17 people in here. Y'all drop a comment, drop a question. Baldy is doing math trivia tonight. You stump Baldy. Yeah. You stump Baldy. He sent you a $20 gift card to Chili's.
9 plus 10 is 21. There you go.
No, Baldy, they're going to ask you math questions. And if Baldy gets it wrong, he sent you a $20 gift card to Chili's.
Oh, wow.
Okay. Okay, Bellotto says, hey, are you doing a giveaway on the Jason bust and the Freddy bust? I don't have a Freddy that I'm going to give away, but I may have a Jason I'm going to give away soon. When I hit 7K, like I said, I want to do a giveaway, but I want it to be... You know what I did last time, Baldy? I'm going to say this for the people in here.
Like the trivia, kind of like...
Check that. I might do the trivia, Baldy, but you know what I did one time? And I had people message me and say, dude, thank you a lot, because my giveaway went to a real subscriber that watched my videos, which was awesome. Mm-hmm. I uploaded a movie review, Baldy, and I did a Funhouse. And all I did is it was a Funhouse movie review, and nobody knew it was a giveaway, but my subscribers who really watched my video said, in the review, I said, okay, guys, getting ready to review Funhouse, but for all my real viewers out there, I'm doing a giveaway. Drop your comment below. Tell me why you like Funhouse and say this is my entry. And my real subscribers, people watching my videos, knew about it because let's call a spade, Baldy. You know why people do giveaways? To get more subscribers.
And to grow their channel.
Exactly.
That too.
I'm not interested. I don't do this to just grow my channel. I do this to make connections with you guys. Yeah. So I did a giveaway, a secret giveaway in my review of Funhouse, and I had a couple people that watched my videos say, dude, that is awesome. Thank you for doing that, because I didn't want it to go to somebody. Let me tell you guys something real quick, guys. Let me tell you guys something real quick watching this video. You can't trust some of these giveaways. Let's say somebody does a giveaway, Baldy, and this is the cold hard truth, Baldy. I'm about to break your heart. Some of these people do giveaways, Baldy, and they have like, I'm giving away this such and such. They look at, guys, this is dirty. But you know what these people do? They do a giveaway. They look at who entered. They go to the highest subbed person, and that person wins the giveaway randomly. That's how it works, guys. I'm never going to do that. If I do a giveaway, it'll be a secret giveaway like I did with my Funhouse review. So whenever I do a review, y'all be ready. I may do a secret giveaway in that video. So y'all be ready. Count Von Strain says, I'm a 50-50 with zombies Halloween movies. I enjoyed the first one, but I didn't care much for the second one. It's funny, Baldy, I'm opposite. I like the second one because he just throws in the kitchen sink. You know? So, I don't know. Dub says, well, first off, 3B production company says Legion is okay. Yeah, I've heard of it. I've never, I have to watch a trailer. I'll go watch a trailer, Baldy, and I'll see if I like it. You know, we'll see. We'll see. But Dub's movie review says, for surviving the sequels, I have a recommendation: Book of Shadows, Blair Witch 2. Dubs, I don't want to break your heart. You're a great commenter. You're a great subscriber to my channel. I did not enjoy that movie, so it would be really hard for me to do an episode on that. That's just being real. I'd love to do any movie you guys ask me to, but I genuinely have to enjoy the movie. I don't have a problem with Book of Shadows, but I really can't just recommend it, if that makes sense. I don't know, Baldy. I feel like a jerk now. Have you seen Book of Shadows, Baldy?
No.
It's kind of like the Scream era, post Scream era kind of character. It's a movie. It's not
where
a
lot of
footage.
the I know one thing I noticed is after Scream came out, a lot of the other movies they copied that format of the poster where they have like the characters and they have like the title of the movie, and that's kind of interesting.
Joey Kaput, how you doing, man? Hi. Last night I saw the cast members for Batman Hush animation movie, and I don't like it. I don't like it's going to suck. It's not going to have Killer Croc and Two-Face and Huntress. Joey, I really appreciate you telling me that, but I don't know anything about that, my dude. I'm sorry. But I'm sorry that did not work out for you. That's unfortunate. Dusty the Dead says, I watch your videos regularly. I support you, man. Well, thank you, man. I want to see your face more. You know, it's funny, Baldy. I'll see people in my live videos comment that I never see comment on videos. And most of the time, the people I see in my videos, I never see in my live videos. So
maybe they're just not around to, see the live stream. Maybe it could be that, but you never know.
Ben Grimm and Baldy, you're going to lead on this question. Are you guys excited about the new Godzilla? The guy that made Trick or Treat directed it. Looks amazing, and I'm hoping for his success. Go ahead, Baldy.
I mean, I never was really big on Godzilla. Like, I thought it was like an interesting franchise. Doesn't Godzilla have like over 20-something movies or something like that? If I remember correctly.
What, the Godzilla franchise?
The ones, as I want to say. Yeah, like 20 of them or something. That's a large amount of them.
Toho basically almost made a movie every year, I think, from like the 50s to not every year, excuse me. They made a bunch. 20 fair. There's some good ones, man. I grew up on those Toho Godzilla movies. I'll jump in. I really enjoyed the Godzilla movie. It had some problems for me, but as an overall cinematic experience, it was fantastic. It's a good Blu-ray to watch, especially with this. You got to have a sound system to watch that, Baldy. You got to hear that rumble when he starts to, you know what I'm saying? You got to hear that rumble when he starts to show up. It's fun. It's always good to see Godzilla on screen. Real quick, I see we got 19 people in here. Obviously, you guys ask away. We're answering anything. Although the more successful he is with blockbuster movies, the less likely I feel there will be a sequel to Trick or Treat. Never say never. Never say never. That's all I want to say about that. Nico says that helped a lot, actually. Thank you so much. Yeah, Nico, dude, you do your reviews, because if I can do this, you can do this. Absolutely. Joey Kaput also asks, are you guys going to see Godzilla King of the Monsters? That's a movie I want to go see the theaters. You know, Baldy, that's a movie you got to experience in theaters. Godzilla, because the sound system for that would be insane. Baldy, we have a creepy comment in the comment section right now. The CIA, parentheses, surveying intensifies. I don't know. I don't know what to think about that. Oh, my God. Dove's movie reviews. Christian, did you like Pieces? Yeah, I thought Pieces was just absolutely stunning. I just thought it was absolutely fantastic. I can't say enough good things about Pieces. Just a great movie. 3B Production Co. says it's the same universe for sure. I assume you're referring to Trick or Treat and the what was the other guy, Baldy? Trick or Treat and who?
Krampus.
Yeah. Horror Fan Fanatic Baldy asks, guys, what is Sam from Trick or Treat? I really don't know what he is. Well, Baldy, I'm gonna let you take a stab at that. What is Sam? Is he a mutant? Is he a demon? What is he, Baldy? Go ahead.
I mean, to me, it's like this mutant pumpkin that like lives. It's weird to think of like what it is exactly, but you get the idea that it's like a pumpkin, but like in the child-sized form.
Do you like him, Baldy, with his mask on or without the mask? That's one instance where I prefer the under mask.
I kind of like him without the mask on. It
kind
of adds more to him.
I'm gonna get the trick or treat version of the non-mask, and I'm gonna put that on him because I like the demon face he's got much better myself.
It's like a combination of like a skull and a pumpkin. That's like the best way I could describe it.
Never Sleep Again TV. How are you doing, my dude? He says, have you ever tried, this is Baldy, you're answering this first.
Okay.
Have you ever tried extreme horror like Vomit Gore Trilogy, Guinea Pig, August Underground, Trauma 2018? If not, would you give it a shot? Baldy, are you open to trying extreme horror like Vomit Gore Trilogy?
Not really.
I'll try anything once, Baldy. I will try anything once.
I don't think I'm really into like horror movies that like gross you out in such a way. Like, I don't know. I'm not really into it. Like I'm mainly into slasher movies, so
Right. I'll say this: Never Sleep Again TV. I have seen Serbian film. I don't know that I need to say more, but this could be worse than that. Horror Fan Fanatic says, I know that, but in the movie, what is he, Sam? Like an alien or a demon? Baldy, I'm going to go with a demon. What do you say?
I
wouldn't think he'd be an alien.
Nah, I almost feel like he's like supposed to be like this like guardian of the pumpkins or some type of thing. I remember one year on Halloween, before I moved, that there's this kid that was like, "Don't blow out your pumpkins or Sam's gonna get you." And I just hear that down the street.
Oh my God.
That's what makes me think that, because notice how he would show up when people start taking down like their decorations and stuff early, so like they're not celebrating the holiday. It's almost like he kills people that don't celebrate the holiday.
I can get behind it.
Yeah.
Let's see. Bellotto Vlogs. Count Von Strange thinks he's a jack-o'-lantern too. Bellotto Vlogs says Kristen Hanna. I have a feeling he did that with like voice, like he like hit the voice button and type out this comment because my name come out as Kristen Hanna. Okay, Christian Hanna, if I win, can you sign the inside of the bus? That will mean a lot to me and make it even more special. I will not only do that if you win, I will send an 8x10 glossy of me in a Speedo.
Oh,
and
God.
sign that. Yeah, 3B does his giveaways in his live videos, which is that's another great way to do a giveaway, because your fans are watching that. And he says he'll do Blair Witch 2. You can review Blair Witch 2 all day long. I'm not hating, guys. Like I said, I'm not hating on Blair Witch 2. I don't have a problem with Blair Witch 2. I don't think it's a bad movie. I just don't enjoy it as much as I would like to. So, yeah, I'm always going to be honest, And if you enjoy that movie, awesome, Bellotto Vlogs, could you do 5 reasons you should watch Sleepaway Camp? Well, I can't do the first Sleepaway Camp. I could do a cult classic review on that, but I can definitely do a Surviving the Sequels on Sleepaway Camp 2 and 3 because, I adore those films. I absolutely adore those films. All right, Dub, you ready? Baldy, he's got a question for me and you.
Oh, boy.
Here we go. This is a question for Christian and Boldy.
Boldy.
B-O-L-D. B-O-L-D. I'm not making fun of your typo, Devs. It's funny to me. What are your top 5 favorite slasher movies? And he also says Blair Witch 2. It's not great, but interesting way of doing a sequel and what the director's original vision was. Absolutely. All right, Baldy. I'm kind of hesitant to answer this because I have a video plan for this. So I'm not going to – I hate to dodge this question, Dubs, but I do have a video plan for this. But Baldy is going to give you his top 5 slasher movies.
Okay, fair enough.
If you're ready, if you need me to come back, Baldy, if you need me to come back to it, we can.
I kind of know what my top 5 is. I'll go from 1 to 5. So I'm pretty sure. I mean, this, Christian, that my favorite slasher of all time is Friday the 13th, the final chapter. Then after that,
I love that movie, Baldy.
And then after that, I would probably put A Nightmare on Elm Street 3, followed by Halloween 4. Then I'd put Child's Play 2.
That's a good one, Baldy.
And then at number 5, just for shits and giggles, since I like this movie as much as I do, I'll put Texas Chainsaw Massacre 2. Although it isn't much of a slasher, it's more of like a, dark humor comedy than anything else. Because, there was a deleted scene for Texas Chainsaw Massacre 2 where you would see, them take their truck, to like an ice rink. It was like kind of like a hockey rink. And like these hockey players would think that, oh, like this is like some type of snack bar thing. And then Leatherface just comes out of the back revving his chainsaw and he's like cutting pieces and stuff with people flying by. Of course, it was unfinished, so it looked kind of funny looking, but and it almost felt like Evil Dead 2 in a way, because when someone's arm got cut off, you see it land on the floor, but they have like the middle finger. I was like,
yeah.
Oh, man.
Oh my God. Well, there you go, Dove. Baldy threw it in. I've got a video plan on that. It's so ironic that you asked that. I don't want to give it away here. I want you to see the video because I'm going to put time and effort into the video. So I don't want you to be like, oh, well, you already told me. So I hate to dodge your question. Dusty the Dead said I was going to ask y'all about the new Godzilla movie, but somebody I'm ready for it. I'm ready to see it. It's that simple. I'm ready to see the new Godzilla film. Let's see. Captain Casual. Christian, I have a 2-part question for you. Are you super excited for Endgame? Baldy, you go first on that because I've got bad news for Captain Casual. Are you excited for Endgame?
I mean, when it comes to Marvel and the superhero stuff, like when it comes to like favorite characters, because I know, Christian, you're not too big into superhero stuff, but for me, it's, Iron Man and Ghost Rider that are my favorite characters. But I mean, I'm excited for Endgame. I'm not sure if you're aware of those memes, Christian, about the whole thing about Ant-Man crawling into Thanos and, blowing him up. It's so stupid, but, people think it's funny.
I haven't really seen much.
Yeah, so yeah.
Captain Casual, I'm really sorry to break your heart. I'm not into it. I have no issue with it. I think if it makes people happy and they love going to theater for the superhero stuff, that's awesome. It just doesn't do anything for me. Obviously, I watch a lot of horror movies, but I'm also really into just realism type movies. And I like watching comedies and stuff, but I like watching action movies, but I'm not into the superhero stuff. It never has just been my thing. I'm into real action, like realistic action and suspense
like war movies.
Sure, I like stuff like that. And I like watching black comedies. I like watching a lot of movies grounded in reality. I've never been a superhero person, so no, unfortunately I'm not excited for it. And it looks like you were asking what are the rankings of the Iron Man films. Unfortunately, I can't answer that. I'll just say Iron Man 1, 2, 3. Maybe Baldy can answer that better.
I'd put the second one, then the first one, then the third one. Third one's kind of got misleading on the whole thing about the Mandarin. I really do like the second one though. Or the whole thing with Don Cheadle and War Machine, and then you have the main villain, which is Whip Splash. So I mean,
yeah. Well, there you go.
Yeah.
There you go, Baldy. All right, so we've got Randall Beatty. Have you seen 88 Films Mother's Day, Christian? Awesome, bro. Check it out. No, I have not seen that. Got to see it. I've got to see it. I know about it. Seen the trailer for it. I've got to see it. What is you guys' opinion on Creepshow? I love it. Dude, Creepshow is one of the greatest horror movies of the 80s. I mean, period. Baldy, your thoughts on Creepshow?
Father's Day.
Is that your favorite segment?
Yeah, to me it kind of is. Although it's very dull and simple, but I really like that one.
Yeah. I mean, I'm a big fan of Tide You Over. That's my favorite one, man. I love.
I can hold my breath for a long time.
That's my favorite one. I mean, Leslie Nielsen just steals that whole sequence.
He does.
My favorite one. So yeah, Horror Fan Fanatic. Yeah, we love Creepshow. Ben Grimm says Sam is the spirit of Halloween. He makes sure you follow the rules of Halloween. I wish we had a Sam down here, Baldy. Maybe it'd be more fun. Bellotto Vlog says you should do a video on your dogs, like what's their name and stuff. Well, that would be a weird video, like, but I can do funny segments where I can put my dogs in the videos. I used to do that. Count Von Strange says, "What are your thoughts?" Ooh, this is a good one, Baldy. This is a good question. Are you ready?
All right.
And I'm gonna let you lead. What are your thoughts on Mark Hamill voicing Chucky?
I mean, to me, it's very interesting. The only thing I hope that he doesn't do is like, because everyone knows him for his Joker voice from the animated series, and I hope that he doesn't use that too much, in this movie. But for a fun fact, Mark Hamill actually did a voiceover in Robot Chicken where he was voicing Chucky, and it's almost like his voice sounds just like Brad Dourif in a way, because there was I don't want to say it's a leak, but it was this little clip snippet of him saying, "Good night, Andy," and it almost sounded like Brad Dourif, and it gave me chills. I know I can find it right now. So,
well, let me say this:
that are unaware, I can play it.
let me say this while you're looking that up. It's hard for me to have an opinion yet because, quite frankly, I haven't seen the movie yet.
Yeah,
I'm a fan of Mark Hamill because I respect him, not as a Star Wars alumni, whatever you want to call it, because I'm a casual Star Wars fan. I'll watch the movies, but I'm not huge into the movies. I am a horror movie fan, and so is Mark Hamill. Mark Hamill's a horror movie fan. Mark Hamill's in movies like Body Bags. He's in movies like Sleepwalkers, and he's got small roles just to be involved with these movies. So he's a big fan of it. Of horror movies, so on that level, I'm really cool with him doing it. But it's hard to have a real opinion because who knows what he's gonna do. It'll be damned if he tries to sound like Brad Dourif because people may be upset about it. Or I think Mark Hamill is too proud of a person to say, "Oh, I'm gonna try to sound like Mark Hamill." I really think he's gonna put a new spin on the character. I also think that people might give it a pass if they really don't like it because it is Mark Hamill, and not be honest if they don't like the ride of the voice. I'm not saying anybody in the comment section is going to do that, but that'll be something interesting to see. I mean, we'll have to see.
Oh, I'm still looking for it.
Joey Kaput says, "Guys, would you like to see a sequel for I Know What You Did Last Summer?" And here is an idea: Texas Chainsaw Massacre Death Row. Well, there were 2 sequels for I Know What You Did Last Summer. There's I Still Know What You Did Last Summer, and I think the third one was like I'll Always Know What You Did Last Summer, which that one was lousy. I don't even think they had the same cast in it. The second one's good, but the first one is just perfect. I love the first I Know What You Did Last Summer. Nico, the creepy kid, says, "Oh, wow, I thought I was the only one who wasn't into the superhero movies." It's just not my thing. I've tried it. I don't dig them. I just don't get into them. Dubs movie reviews, thoughts on The Silence on Netflix. I've never seen it. I've never seen The Silence on Netflix. Never have. So I'll have to check that out relatively soon. So, but we getting close, Baldy?
Getting there. I probably should just look it up because I remember sending it to a friend that's kind of big into Chucky. So I'm just trying to find it here. Okay. Shite.
Horror Fan Fanatic is going to bed. He enjoyed the show. Well, thank you, Horror Fan Fanatic. We've been going for a while ourselves. I think we're over an hour. If you guys got any questions, let it rip. If you guys got any questions, let it rip. Baldy's trying to find his little Chucky clip for us. So I've got to watch. Actually, I watched a ton of movies today. Dan the Beaver says, "Baldy Jack, you gonna slow down on these Pennywise figures?"
Yeah, I know. It was the Well House Pennywise and then the Tim Curry one. Funny story. I know I probably mentioned it in my review, but I was looking for the Tim Curry Pennywise because I just kind of wanted to find it at Target, and sure enough, I went to this one Target and it was the last one there, and I was like, I was so surprised to see it because a lot of the other targets were carrying like the Wellhouse Pennywise, the original release form. They have a couple Jasons here and there. I know one of them had like the ultimate Leatherface, and that's kind of one of the reasons why I almost want to go back and redo that figure. Because to me, when I did that figure when it came out back in 2015, it wasn't even like a review. It was kind of so pointless. But yeah, for now, I think I'm slowing down on the Pennywise stuff. I'm gonna pick it back up. When we get ourselves the Roy.
You got them all, right? Let's see. Captain Casual, do you think it'd be cool to see Sam make an appearance in a Halloween film as an Easter egg or no? Him and Myers in the same universe. Think about it. On a technical level, does it make sense? I mean, of course not. Do I think it should happen? Absolutely. I think it would be so funny to see Sam walking by Michael Myers. Makes no sense, but why not? I'm not too, I don't want to use the word anal. I'm not too stiff of a Halloween fan that I wouldn't enjoy seeing something just ridiculous like that. Joey Kaput says, for the next Halloween movie, they should just do away with the Halloween title and call it Michael Myers. That's what I think they need to do if they do another Friday the 13th. Obviously, there's issues with who's got the rights to the name Friday the 13th. Who's got the rights to certain characters in the sequels. I think they should just make the movie called Jason. It's kind of astounding that there hasn't been simply put a movie called Jason. The closest thing we've had is Jason X. Take away the X and they would have been called that. But I think that train has left the station though. With Halloween, I think if they would have called this movie Halloween, the Halloween movie that just came out, if they would have called it Michael Myers, then okay, we would have had something. But they didn't. They called it Halloween. So what are they going to call the next one? I have no idea. I would love to see it be called Halloween Returns. I still think that's a fantastic title. But Baldy, watch it be called Halloween 2. How much you want to bet? There'll be 3 Halloweens and 3 Halloween 2s.
I hope they don't call it Halloween 2 because that's just gonna sound kind of dumb. They should at least give it like a little subtitle, like call it like Halloween Returns or Halloween Michael's Revenge or
Okay, so they can't do any silly titles. They can't do any silly titles because they've already done a Halloween Resurrection.
Right.
If they call it Halloween 2, that literally will mean there'll be 3 Halloweens and 3 Halloween 2s. Yeah, I think calling weird. I think calling it Halloween Returns is the best way to go. I mean, yeah, I just think that's the best way to go. Oh, you got it?
Yeah, I found it. So hopefully this mic can pick it up. Let me know if you.
That was pretty creepy. It was hard to hear, but I could hear Mark right at the end. Okay, yeah, I think that's gonna be it. I think he's gonna do a good job. Joey. Oh, hold on. Dan the Beaver says, "Baldy Christian, do you like the new Pet Cemetery?" I didn't go see it in theaters because I'll probably just get it on Blu-ray when it comes out. So I just figured why spend the double money. Baldy, give a short spoiler-free review.
Pretty much, as I said previously, my thoughts on it was, it tried to be different. I pretty much give it a 4 out of 10. I thought it was kind of meh because it when it started to pick up like at the last 20 minutes towards the film, and then it kind of leaves you off at like this weird cliffhanger, and then you're like, okay, it's like, are they gonna somehow make a sequel? Because the way they left it open was kind of little, I want to say a little uneasy.
Well, there you guys go. There you guys go. I haven't seen it yet, so I can't say. Joey Kaput thinks that the next Halloween movie should be called Halloween: The Final Journey. The word journey's a stiff word, though. You know what I mean? Like the final journey. It's kind of like hard to say. I don't know. Captain Casual says, speaking of Pennywise, are you guys both excited for part 2? I'll speak for both of us. Yeah, I'll speak for both of us, Baldy. I think me and you were pretty vocal about how much we enjoyed the reboot. I got my butt handed to me because I called it a remake in one of my videos.
Oh,
Whatever, a remake, reboot, the new, whatever. Yeah, I hope it's funny, Baldy. I think, look, we've seen Pennywise. We know what to expect. We know who he is now. So let's add a little bit of humor, dark humor in this. Let's not try to be scary because it's pointless. Because we know it's like, Freddy. Once you see him, that allure is gone. So he starts to get a little humorous. That doesn't mean he can't be a threat. But we know Pennywise. Let's see him be a little funny. I saw a screenshot of him in the movie sitting on top of a used car dealership that looked hilarious. So maybe it's going to go in that direction. What do you thought?
It's possible because just this past week here in Vegas, they had this thing called VidCon, which was kind of like an exclusive amount of people can go in and see like early clips for certain movies. And one of them was kind of described as where Beverly goes back to her house, see if her father's still alive and stuff like that. And then, they have the whole thing with the old lady, pretending like, as, because, okay, yeah, Pennywise taking the form of this old lady. And it just kind of goes into this weird, unsettling feeling that it almost takes like the Shining feel to it.
Right. Well, I think it's going to be good, dude. I think it's going to be the best. I still think, Baldy, I could eat my words later. I still see it being the best movie of the year.
I think it's gonna be good. I mean, I hope it's something like where like it seems like they're trying to be scary with it, and then they're also saying that they want to make it the goriest movie, like horror movie all time, which is kind of like I was like, how are you gonna do that? They say they want to make it the bloodiest, from what I've heard.
Right.
And I hope, like, with Pennywise, they try to make him somewhat funny, but then keep him kind of in that realm of, like, he's a force to be reckoned with.
Right. Oh, absolutely. I think it'll be... I think they'll have the right elements there. I do. Cinema of the Dead asks, are you guys fans of Cabin in the Woods? Drag Me to Hell. Not huge on Cabin in the Woods. I get what he was trying to do. I appreciate it. But I was a fan of Drag Me to Hell. I was a fan of Drag Me to Hell.
Yeah, I thought that was okay. It's been a while.
I have
since
not
I've seen it.
Yeah, I have not seen Cellar Dweller. That's on my list of movies to see. It's a low budget 80s little horror movie. I've never seen it. Who's going to win the box office? It Chapter 2 or Joker the movie? I don't know, but honestly,
that's a hard
Joker
one.
Joker is such this beloved character. I think it's going to have to. It's the fact that they're making a Joker movie after all the Jokers that have come out in the last 10 years just shows how bloodthirsty people are to just see this character on screen. So, I mean, look, I think Joker probably will make almost $1 billion. Probably. I'm just, based off of the things I see, I think it will. I think It Chapter 2 will make 80% of what the first one did. I don't think it'll make as much money as the first one. But this Joker movie is probably just going to, be a record breaker, what have you. I think people are the fans for it are. There's probably 6-1 for these Marvel fans as opposed to horror fans. I could be completely wrong though, but
I mean, Joker's DC.
Excuse me.
Yeah.
Yeah. Nico says, "Good luck making it the bloodiest movie. You've got competition with Dead Alive." Oh, Dead Alive will never be touched.
That's true.
That's a Baldy, I need to review that. Dead Alive is one of the greatest movies I think I've ever seen. This is a strange comment. I just want to jump through the screen and hug that Baldy Jack.
What?
That's Dan the Beaver saying it. Oh my god! I'll tell you guys what though. We have
There's a difference
we have been
between
going
the name.
We have been going for a while. I'm getting a little worn out. I know Baldy's probably getting a little worn out. We've had some
Just
fun though. I'll say that we've had some fun. I need to get live more often. I'm usually focused on making videos. I love making videos, so that's my passion. Live is fun, but I always feel like I burn my tires out going live. Yeah, I'll leave it at that. So, any last minute questions, guys? Hurry up and let them rip. But we're gonna start shutting it down. It's good to go out with a blaze. It's good to go out in a blaze of glory than to fizzle out, and I think that's what we're gonna try to do. So, Baldy, any last comments? Most anticipated movie of the year for you?
We all float down here.
All right, so there we go.
There you go.
I agree. As much as I'm excited for Child's Play, it's the devil I know against the devil I don't know kind of thing. So I know the devil being Pennywise. So, real quick, I'll answer this one last question, Baldy. Christian, have you ever had any bad experiences with a certain horror icon you've ever met at a convention? But I'm heading out. Y'all have a good night. To answer your question, Captain Casual, no, everybody I've met has been genuine. But I also am very particular about who I meet. I don't spend money to meet like Robert Englund or nothing like that. I go to a convention and meet the people from like Nightmare 3 or 4 that are like $20 a piece for an autograph. So no, I haven't had a bad experience. But we'll leave it there. All right. Thank you guys so much. Cinema of the Dead, Joey Caput, Captain Casual, Nico the Creepy Kid. Thank you guys. Dan the Beaver, bless y'all. Y'all are awesome. Me and Baldy are going to wrap this up. Baldy, I got your check cut. It will be in the mail.
All right.
And all right. Y'all be good. God bless y'all. And we will see y'all at the next impromptu live video.